All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. And this is going to be a lesson on hope, man. Right? And how really, ultimately, you can't defeat hope, right? And let me search hope in here. In fact, let me search the word hope. You can't really defeat hope. And this lesson's kind of based around something I've seen in a TV show once called, I think it's called The Sandman. And he was doing a riddle in the TV show with Satan. And they kept doing back and forths and trying to guess what they was talking about. And then they got to a point where Satan had trapped the Sandman and was saying ultimately, like, what have you got now that can defeat death? Right? What have you got that can defeat death? Because death consumes all things. And he just thought for a second. And then I remember watching the show and I said hope. And then before the character had even said hope on the show, I said hope. And then it turned out that was the correct answer, man. But the only reason why I was able to know that was through the scriptures, man. And hope is like a thing that you can't really defeat, man. You can't defeat hope, because no matter how bad a situation's going on, you're ultimately gonna always hope for it to be better than it is now, right? So you can't really defeat hope, man. Let's go to well, I'll read this. Luke chapter 6 and verse 34. And if ye lend to them of whom ye hope to receive, what thank have ye? For sinners also lend to sinners to receive as much again. And that's going into like, if you only do good things for the people that are being cool with you, and this is amongst our own people, if you only do cool things for people that are being cool with you, what's that worth, man? That don't mean nothing, right? But I wanna read Hebrews 11. Well, I'll read this. Romans chapter 4 and verse 18. Who against hope believed in hope, that he might become the father of many nations, according to that which was spoken, so shall thy seed be. So it's just going into hope, man, right? It's going into hope and how it's like, you can't really defeat it, man. You can't defeat hope. Like, Esau's trying to put us in all of this hell. But guess what we're thinking while we're in the hell? Man, I hope that we wasn't in hell. Right? Romans chapter 8 and verse 24. For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for it? And we ain't hoping for nothing that we can see right now. Right? All the things that we've experienced in our life, we ain't hope for that. We've already had it. Right? We're hoping to see better things than what we see now. Because the life of a believer in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is miserable until that day when it's not miserable. Right? It's treacherous and full of snares and trials until that day when it's not full of those things, man. And you can only imagine all the things that people that have been believing in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai longer than you have experienced, man. And even you have to sometimes think, man, what have people that have been in the truth or have been believing in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai less time than me, what have they potentially gone through that I haven't gone through, man? Because every single man's got their own different trial, man, and it's not a competition that you can try and make out like your particular pain for believing in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is worse than somebody else's. It's not that, because they've got a spirit to handle what they're going through, and you've got a spirit to handle what you're going through. Right? I'm gonna try and read this one in Hebrews, man. Hebrews 11. Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So all the things that we're hoping for right now, man, right? We haven't seen them yet. But Esau can't defeat those things because he can't try and minimalize those things and make it like, oh, nah, it's not as good as you think it's going to be, because he's trying to compete against our imagination, right? Hope's a powerful thing, man. It's like, other than faith, which faith really is hope, there ain't really much more powerful thing in the earth than that. There ain't really much more powerful thing in this earth right now than hope and faith, man. What's more powerful? What's more powerful that Esau can try and use to persuade? Like, sinning ain't more powerful. Sin ain't more powerful than hope. Because when you're sinning, you're hoping that you don't sin again. Like, hope's a powerful thing, man, and you can't defeat it, man. As this society starts getting worse and worse and worse, which it's going to, we're going to be hoping to be able to make it through. And it's a blessing to have hope. It's a blessing to have faith, man, whether it's a little or large. And I'm going to end the video there. I just wanted to speak about that a little bit, man. Like, faith is a powerful thing, man, and you can't defeat hope. That's the overall point of the lesson, man. You can't defeat hope, man. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom. In fact, let me read this verse. Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 2. For by it the elders obtained a good report. One of the things that makes you have a good report is having faith, man. Having hope. Right? And I'm going to end the lesson there. Shalom to the elect.